Hello students, thank you for tuning into this week's video on the Spark Your Speaking channel. Today I'm going to talk about 4 things to know about the art of storytelling. My name is Kathy Lee and I'm your public speaking coach. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel to continue to get free weekly public speaking videos and to hit the bell so that you know when I post a new one. If you've been watching my public speaking and training videos, by now you would have learned some useful and effective tools, skills, and strategies to help enhance your public speaking delivery. Now we need to tackle what it is you're going to be talking about. It's not good enough to just know the skills to public speak. You also need to be able to determine and prepare what it is you're going to talk about, right? We've addressed the how to public speak. Now we need to look at the what to public speak. I always tell my students the how and the what can't exist without each other. Depending on the length and depth of your presentation or talk, researching and preparation may take a bit of time. Today we'll go over 4 tips to get you started. These guidelines will be the foundation that you can apply to write your own material. However, if you have a presentation or talk that you need help with, I offer one-on-one coaching to help you with your presentations and speeches. Just go to my website, sparkyourspeaking.com, and send a message to my team and we will help you out. All right, number 1, what is the heart or the hook of your presentation? That's what you have to ask yourself. If you remember learning how to write essays in school, the first thing your teacher taught you was the thesis of your essay. A thesis can mean a theme or heart or hook. Essentially, your entire essay always goes back to this thesis. The same goes for your presentation. It doesn't matter how long or short your presentation is. Even if you are doing a 1 to 2 minute chat on your social media, each chat needs to have a hook. For instance, one of my students is a wealth advisor and she produced these 1-minute videos on Instagram giving advice about finance. When we were on this project together, we had to determine a hook or a theme for each of them. If you have been invited to be a guest speaker at a high school graduation, your speech needs to have a general theme. Is it inspiration, overcoming obstacles, hard work, etc., etc.? If you're presenting in front of executives, you also need to have a main theme or hook for your presentation. Before you start your speech, take a moment to think about what the hook or central theme is. This will help you organize your thoughts. Number 2, storytelling. Everybody loves a good story. Humans have been wired since the beginning of time to tell stories and to listen to stories. That's how we got our information, and that's still how we get our information. Think about getting together with a friend and they go, "Let me tell you something." You are engaged and intently listening. They are telling you a story, right? Think of ways you can incorporate a story into your presentation. One of the ways to do that is to tell your own story. Maybe you were a keynote speaker at an event. Perhaps you were even invited because the organizers know that their audience wants to hear your story of how you got to where you are at now. Or maybe it's a story of struggle and they want you to relay that to inspire the audience. If it's not your story that you're telling, perhaps you sprinkle your presentation with examples of other people's story. This can help you paint the picture or hammer home the message you are trying to convey. Now, the language you use when you deliver your speech is important to note as well. I always encourage my students to use inclusive pronouns, which is tip number 3. These are pronouns such as we, us, you, your. Try to refrain from using I too much because we don't want the talk to be about you solely. It's like the person who only talks about themselves. You can share pieces of your story and your life with your audience, but make sure that you are being welcoming and inclusive and letting your audience know that you are on stage for them as well, not just for you. Which leads me to my final point. No matter which platform you deliver your speech or presentation or talk on, and no matter how big or small your audience is, your speech is about them and it's not about you. You are not delivering a speech because you want to show off how much you've achieved or what you've accomplished or how much you know. The whole point of being on that stage, no matter what that stage is how you can help the audience. At least that's how it should be. If you're delivering an inspirational speech about that time you overcame something difficult, the reason you're doing that is in hopes of inspiring someone else who is going through a tough time to overcome their obstacles. Because when they learn that you've done it, hopefully they can find that strength and do it too. If you're delivering a presentation about some new software program, the whole purpose of you doing it isn't to show how smart you are, it's to teach the group what you know so they too can take advantage of it. The moment you make your talk about you and only you, the audience will feel that vibe. It's the fastest way to turn them off, and that's not what you want. All right, that's all for today, everyone. Just to recap what we talked about today, 4 things to know about the art of storytelling, which are: what is the heart or hook of your presentation? Make sure to include storytelling, use inclusive pronouns, and remember your presentation or talk is not about you, it's about your audience. If you like this video and you found it helpful, remember to hit the like button below and share it, but also remember to subscribe to this channel so that you can continue to get free weekly public speaking and training videos. If you have any questions or topic ideas, feel free to leave a comment below. And if you'd like to learn more about the other public speaking programs that I have to offer, make sure to check out my website, sparkyourspeaking.com. See you next week.